So Trump says federal rates should be lower. He's going off on Powell. The White House is even looking at how to legally remove Powell before his term ends in 2026. Powell keeps pushing back, saying that Trump's tariffs are causing massive inflation and complicating the entire economic system. Democrats like Elizabeth Warren say firing Powell could crush traditional markets. And a lot of people from overseas are also saying that if he fires Powell, people will panic because Powell has been seen as a positive influence on the world economics. So if Powell goes or rates get cut, money will flow into high risk. Remember, in that situation, we talked about how the Fed puts money into the economy. Now, the person at the low end, I got extra $100,000 in my house. I'm gonna take out a home equity loan. Now I got extra money. Let's put it in crypto. Let's start businesses. Let's do this. So now all of a sudden, money will start to flow in higher risk assets like crypto, stocks, and other things, and business building. So crypto will benefit from this chaos. It's outside the system. Investors trust it. A lot of investors trust it more. Now, this could be the spark that brings in the next crypto bull run. So let's talk a little bit about Ethereum. Ethereum has been severely underperforming the current market in the current market. Now, Ethereum is down 60% since its December peaks, while Bitcoin is only down 22%. Now, why is Ethereum taking on stronger losses? Now, you got to remember is that we had the Bybit hack. The Bybit had affected Ethereum more than anybody else. So people panicked, sold Ethereum, and it drove Ethereum a lot lower, which is actually an opportunity. Despite lackluster performance, the signs are aligning for a potential breakout, right? And then accumulation is starting back again. The Wells bought $50 million in Ethereum in the last 2-3 weeks. There's been $100 million moved onto $100 million, which is about roughly 10,000 Ethereum, which has been moved to cold storage devices. Accumulation of Wells is obvious on the blockchain. It's caused reduced sell pressure. And it's going to cause, I believe, a potential FOMO trigger for retail investors. Ethereum historically has rebounded in repeating sentiment-driven cycles, right? The price target I still hold is 8 to 10. I think it's in sight if these historical things start to work out. And a breakout will lead to new stories, new hype. A lot of people will be talking about it, capital rotation. And it's going to trigger an altcoin season because Ethereum is the biggest platform that people build altcoins on. Now, meme coins are built on Solana, but altcoin, DeFi is still, the king is still Ethereum. So we talked about last week the XRP and Swift rumors. I just want to touch on those a little bit before we go. Swift is rumored to be integrating the XRP ledger, crypto analysts citing recent reports and leaks that have happened in their ecosystem. So a lot of people are believing that this is happening under the scenes. Ripple has expanded their traditional financial presence through that $1.25 billion acquisition of Hidden Road. Now, last weekend, over the last few days, I'm going to say, Brad Garlinghouse went on Fox News and he said that that acquisition has added 1,100 employees to XRP, which they can utilize for other things. So that's increased the power, that's increased the efficiency of Ripple, and in turn, XRP as well, because XRP is Ripple's primary token. It's not theirs, but it is what they use to power their RippleNet. So the SEC is moving still to dismiss this lawsuit, and this is going to be a major win for the company. Now, capital is still on the sidelines waiting to see what happens. These developments are fueling the optimism that Ripple will secure high-level partnerships and will eventually get broader adoption.